Hello and welcome. We are talking about a new deck, the idea being I wanted to take an old standard deck that I enjoyed playing and try it in Explorer to see if it can work. The previous red-white tokens deck, if you are familiar, uh, it is also yet another Ether Vortex number 9. The idea is I wanted to build a transmogrify deck, and I believe this was during a pretty miserable standard where I didn't really have many wilds to throw away, and I wanted to also make a transmogrify deck anyways. And so, who is our target? Why, Yidaro, Wandering Monster. Big old dumb dinosaur, 8/8 trample haste, and also you can hard cast it if you have 7 mana, and also cycle it from your hand. So an on-color transmogrify target that comes down hard and attacks pretty quickly. So moving this to the Explorer format from Standard, we have our 2-drop Raise the Alarm, get some tokens. Omen of the Sun makes a reappearance, gains you some life in the process, and also scries through your deck for anything useful. We're trying out some Fable of the Mirror Breaker, another way to get a token and also draw through your deck. The last phase of it being flipped is not very exciting because our target is legendary, but whatever. Making a return, Elspeth Sun's Nemesis. Make some more tokens and also make them bigger, and also escape from the graveyard to make more tokens. The weakest card in the deck, in my opinion, is Felidar Retreat, but it's a way to get some creature tokens and also make your team bigger. Might be the first thing that I would consider replacing, but it was from the original build, so here it is again. We also have main deck Shatter the Sky, previously in the sideboard, but there's enough creature decks around where a nice good Wrath effect will ruin someone's day and swing the game back in your favor. We have a new addition, the Wandering Emperor, a fantastic planeswalker, win condition, flashy surprise, also makes tokens, so it's kind of on theme, but it's good all around. We also have Big Score as a way to draw you some cards and get you some treasure tokens. Those treasure tokens might be useful when we talk about the sideboard. So we talked about Yidaro Wandering Monster. Has no protection, but when it dies, we can invoke Justice, bring it back to the battlefield, make it a 12/12, trample, haste, and laugh into the night, which I've done a few times already. Also new to the deck is Burn Down the House, very much on theme. It can dump tokens onto the battlefield with haste, or it can deal 5 damage to creatures and planeswalkers. And so it is another Wrath effect for most things. Also running 1 Imeria's Call, not quite sure why. The land base, we have our Castle Ardenvale makes a return, along with Castle Embereth. Make a token, make your dudes bigger for the attack. Den of the Bugbear, also make you some tokens with some lands. We have our Kamigawa lands, Iganjo, Seat of the Empire, one of, and also a Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance, make you some more tokens. Sadly, I don't have enough Sacred Foundries, so instead we're running the full set of Temple of Triumph, but ideally that would be Sacred Foundry. Sundown Pass, and then Fabled Passage, mostly because we still have the Felidar Retreat, but that will likely change in the future. Sideboard, we have Paladin class. Good for those control-y decks to get them off their instance, and then also Portable Hole, 2 mana or 1 mana removal for 2-drop permanents. Soul Guide Lantern for the graveyard removal, Disenchant for artifact and enchantment shenanigans, Fateful Absence for quick, efficient early creature removal or planeswalker removal. And then we have a Hushbringer, one of, in case that's what you want to stop. Although Crocs is a thing, so that scares me, but whatever. And our secondary target for Transmogrify is Dream Trawler. So against the control decks, unless they have a sacrifice a creature effect, this will be very hard to get rid of, and will fly over and gain you some life and draw you cards as well. And with the big score treasure tokens, you can also hardcast it from your hand if you so desire. And also you can copy it with Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So there you have it. That is red-white tokens in Explore. I'm having a jolly good time surprising people with this deck, and maybe you will have fun playing it too. Thanks for watching.